Double-digit thousands.
What's poppin', Westlane? It's your boy, Mr. Ramirez,
and I'm Mr. Burr. Oh, ow, my elbow.
What's wrong, Mr. Burr?
Okay, so last week I was walking down the hallway. I had my coffee in one hand, my open laptop in one hand, and then there were a bunch of kids, and I wasn't paying attention. Someone opened a door, and I just ran right in the door and fell over. It was awful.
Mr. Brewer, my elbow. You weren't being safe at Westlane. It's really important that you're always safe. Do you need a segment reminder for this?
I think I might.
At Westlane, we're safe by keeping all book bags and jackets in lockers unless it's arrival or dismissal.
Yes, it was so crazy.
So cool.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I have to go put my book bag in my locker. Wow, so safe.
At Westlane, we're safe by walking and talking.
At Westlane, we're safe by keeping all water and soap in the sink in the restroom.
Hey, stop throwing that water on the ground. People could get hurt. At Westlane, we're safe by keeping hands and feet to ourselves.
So, Mr. Brewer, do you feel like you're so much safer at Westlane?
I feel so... Ooh.
Hey, you're going to have to take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have another segment of guest interviews because we have a ton of new stuff this year. Who do we have?
So this segment, we've got our two new 8th grade science teachers, Mr. Perkins and Miss Cousins.
Got it.
Mr. Perkins, who's one of the new 8th grade teachers here at Westlane. Mr. Perkins, what is your least favorite food and why?
My least favorite food would either be peaches or lima beans, and that's because of the texture.
What do I do about it? Anyways, next question. What are your expectations for your students?
My expectations are really high for my students, so I really want them to be ready for high school, and I know a couple of the science teachers at North Central, and I know what their expectations are for them. So I would say that my biggest thing is being able to come in, collaborate effectively, and make sure to get all their assignments done to be responsible.
All right, thank you. Miss Cousins, who's also one of the new 8th grade teachers at Westlane.
Okay.
Miss Cousins, what is something you enjoy doing out of school?
Out of school, I really love watching movies. It takes up a lot of my time. I binge watch Netflix often too, but it's okay.
What's your favorite kind of movie?
Oh, my favorite kind of movie, action. I just watched this action movie not too long ago. It was really gory, but it was great.
What do you enjoy most about teaching?
I love building relationships with my students. I love getting to know students and just learning about them and then seeing their light bulb go off when they learn something new.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, welcome to Westlane, new science teachers. I'm so happy to work with you, and all the kids are happy. We're all just happy.
Yeah, I think they're really pawsome.
Pawsome.
And you know what?
Paw.
We've got some new paws with our first segment this year of Paws in the Hall.
Paws in the Halls?
Yep, it's back.
Girl, what you trying to do? 'Cause I don't got a clue.
Hey guys, I'm here with Tiro, and who's your paw shout out?
To Mr. William, because his stories are very hilarious and it makes other people laugh.
Keep it up, Mr. Williams. Hey guys, I'm here with Ryan, and who's your paw shout out?
Miss Miller, because she is the most fun teacher and she lets us do our work and it's actually very fun sometimes.
Keep it up, Miss Miller. Hey guys, I'm here with Zaire, and who's your paw shout out?
Mr. Perkins, because he's a really good tennis coach.
Keep it up, Mr. Perkins.
My paw shout out is Mr. Ramirez, because we haven't lost any games.
Hey guys, I'm here with Jay, and who's your paw shout out?
My paw shout out is to Mr. Williams for helping me get my grades up and also for teaching us the best lesson ever.
Keep it up, Mr. Williams.
I'm giving a paw shout out to Miss Holming. I'll miss you.
My paw shout out is Miss McGee for always pushing us during our volleyball season.
All right, I'm gonna give my paw shout out to 3 different groups. First off, all of my C lunches. You are really holding it down in the cafeteria. The C stands for clean up after ourselves. We're leaving the cafeteria super clean each day. The second one, and for all the teachers, it's been a great August, a great start to the school year. Couldn't be prouder, couldn't be happier. And thirdly, Mrs. Barber and Mr. Bishop, you are doing an outstanding job working with all the students, and we're working together. We're having a great first month of August Westlane Wildcats. Let's make it a great September.
Paw, yeah.
Awesome.
I love Paws in the Halls. Well, it's a short week, Mr. Brewer. Short episode. We got Labor Day weekend. I hope everyone had a wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Absolutely.
That's all we got.
Yeah, so guys, have a great week, and we'll see you next week at...
Last week at Westlane.
Oh, man, it still hurts.
Hello, Westlane. It's Mr. Doss. Sorry, but I had to hack into the show because Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Brewer, for the second week in a row, tried to keep the star of the show off last week at Westlane. It made me so irritated, I almost said a bad word, but I stopped myself because I knew if I did, my mom would come over and have to wash my mouth out with soap. And so that got me thinking, if you say a bad word in sign language, does your mom then wash your hands with soap? Anyways, until next time, you guys, make sure you talk to Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Brewer and tell them to get me back on this show, because I'm really what makes Last Week at Westlane the best thing ever. Talk to you later. Adios.